And I honestly believe it's out of fear.
Yeah, and Pacquiao would only agree to have blood drawn before the kickoff press conference and after the fight, correct?
That's correct, which is never done. So
Mm-hmm.
he's willing to give that concession. He
Right.
said, the urine test and everything, the usual procedure. The Nevada Commission is very strict, very strict.
Yeah. Incidentally, people are saying now this makes Pacquiao look bad. It's as if he doesn't want to have the drug test and there's something wrong.
I know, and it's really a shame. It's really a shame that he can make a hero, a good man like Pacquiao, look bad because of his fear. But we all know what false propaganda can do to people. False propaganda can damage people, and it can damage countries. And in the communist regime, they were experts at false propaganda. And during the Nazi regime, Hitler's time, they were experts at false propaganda. The same thing with the Japanese during World War II. Countries that are, they make innocent people look guilty. And this is what Mayweather is trying to do out of fear. But I tell you this, Freddie Roach has no fear for his fighter, and he says he'll be willing to take tests. He'll be willing to take tests for Manny that are never done in boxing, but somebody can't come in and stick a needle in him and take his blood anytime they want to, and that's a random drug test.
Is it true, Bill, that, according to the quotes we received, that Manny doesn't want them to draw his blood when he's in training because it weakens him?
That's correct, and he doesn't like needles. Like so many people,
Of course.
he doesn't like needles. He has a fear of needles, and I tell you this. I've been George Foreman's friend, close friend, and publicist, the late George Foreman, since he's 18 years old. He's going to be 61 next month. We're very, very close. George Foreman, who was the strongest boxer in the world at one time, scared to death of needles. I mean, scared to death. When we went to Africa, we had to have a lot of inoculations, and we had to have a lot of preventative inoculations to go to Africa to fight Ali, and they were giving us all our shots together in George Foreman's training camp, the doctors were, and George was crying for his mother. He was crying for his mother. This man who was afraid of no man, crying for his mother because he was afraid of needles. Well, Manny doesn't have that bad of a phobia, but he doesn't like needles.
Right.
He doesn't want them coming in and punching him with a needle anytime they want to.
And Richard Schaefer, of course, the person who is negotiating for Mayweather, seems to also be disappointed, and he actually would like Manny Pacquiao to undergo the test.
He would like again, it's random drug testing, which means anytime they want, they could come in and harass Manny every day if they wanted to, if you agree to a random test.
Wow.
They could come in every single day because you say, hey, it's in the contract.
Right.
You said random, anytime we want. And I tell you, it's a shame that they're doing something like this, but I know what it all stems from. It stems from Mayweather's fear of Pacquiao. Now, I'm not saying that because all of a sudden he's afraid. He's been afraid for a long time. He's been afraid to fight Shane Mosley. He's been afraid to fight Margarito. He was afraid to fight Cotto. Anybody that was a puncher, he was afraid to fight him and didn't fight them. You have never seen him fight a big puncher because of his fear of losing. And that's why he's undefeated. It's safety first. I don't want to take a chance. And he knows that Manny Pacquiao has got a big punch and also has great speed. and more than anything else has great courage.
No, Bill.
And that's something that Mayweather does not have great courage.
Right.